Grass in the Valley. Let's watch this for 30 seconds. Go from there.
17 seconds. 17 seconds from game 7 or from championship number 6. Short. Open. Chicago with the lead.
Give me chills, baby. Give me chills. What do you guys think? How awesome are those moments? Now, I know if you're a Texas Rangers fan, you're like, Jose Bautista, whatever. No. Set that aside for a second. Just think about the moment. These guys are at the mountaintop. Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Jose Bautista, doing amazing things in front of hundreds of thousands or millions of people. When the stakes are at an all-time high, these guys are achieving greatness. They are doing it at the peak, at the mountaintop. But Trent Jones said something so profound, not 45 seconds or a minute and a half ago. He said, I wasn't nervous because I was prepared, because I had been working. The thing about the mountaintop is those guys are capable of achieving that in that moment, in that place, because of all the work they did to get there. And so our title tonight, Grass in the Valley, means that the work that's done in the valley, the work that's done when it's uncomfortable, when it's not at the peak, when nobody sees it, when it's dark and cold and damp and just uncomfortable in so many ways, when we're looking up at that big mountain, like, how in the world am I ever going to climb that thing? The work that's done there in the tough times, in the low points, that's the work that prepares you to excel at the mountaintop. That's the work that prepares you to get to the point where you can stand atop that mountain at the highest of levels, when the pressure is its greatest, when you can barely breathe because it's so intense, but still lock in and perform to the best of your ability, right? So a lot of you guys, you come into this facility and you want to work on things that feel good. You don't want to work on things that are uncomfortable. You don't want to challenge yourself in certain ways because failure is just too much to bear. And so what we do is we create oftentimes this culture of, I just want to train when it feels good. I just want to work on things that make me feel better about myself. When we know firsthand that's not where the fruit is produced. That's not where the grass grows. The grass doesn't grow midway up the mountain when you're just kind of feeling good. The grass grows in the valleys. The flowers grow in the valleys. The greatest things you'll ever have come from the depths of adversity and failure and hardship, because the endurance that's produced in that, when you're willing to go down and say, man, I'm willing to put in the work, I'm willing to challenge myself, I'm willing to bleed and sweat and cry and go and do something until I absolutely fail and fail again and feel miserable. When you're able to overcome that, the preparation that you're going to become capable of like embracing is going to lead you to a place where once you get to the mountaintop, you're going to be just so prepared for greatness. You're going to be so excited and so confident and so thankful for all those hard times. James, in James chapter 1 in the Bible, verse 2-4, it says, consider it great joy, my brothers, whenever you experience trials of many kinds, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance. but endurance must do its complete work so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing. So what they're saying here is, what James is saying here is, consider it joy whenever you experience trials of many kinds. Like, I want to challenge you guys to come into this place. Jack, we were just talking about it tonight. Can you come into this place and find joy in the hardship? Can you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation? It was something simple for Jack tonight, like taking ground balls. He's like, I'm not very good at backhands. Well, let's get in there and practice backhands. And if you fail, and if you get popped in the mouth and you miss 2 or 3 balls, laugh about it, make an adjustment, and keep on moving. Find joy in that challenge. Find joy in those trials, because those of you who come into this podcast every Monday night, you know that the testing of your faith, that those challenges, those trials, they produce endurance. And when you have become a man of endurance, when you have built that up, you're going to be mature and complete and lacking nothing, so that when you achieve the mountaintop, even if it's something like making the varsity team, when you get there, just like T. Jones said, you're going to be capable. You're going to be confident. When you get to college baseball, you're going to be capable and confident. When you get to professional baseball and to the big leagues, you will be capable and confident and mature, lacking nothing, knowing that you're prepared because you put in the work in the valley. I'm going to finish with this, short and sweet tonight. And it's another quote from the Bible. I just think it's so good. And I want you guys to just meditate on it. Take it away from you, or take it away from this tonight. Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. There's nothing I lack. He lets me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He renews my life. He leads me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even when I go through the darkest valley, I fear no danger, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Only goodness and faithful love will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. Lie down in green pastures. Do not fear the valleys, fellas. Don't fear the valleys, because you know those valleys will produce something that will put you in a position to excel, not just in baseball, but in life. Right? If it's challenges at home with your parents, or challenges at school with your teachers and your friends or your classmates, challenges on the field with your coaches and your peers, challenges with your swing or with your arm, or simple things like working out when it's just uncomfortable and doesn't feel good in the moment. When you wake up the next day super sore, or even the second day when you're even more sore, embrace those times. Consider them joyful times, because you know that I'm made for this, that God made me for this, that I'm capable of going through this valley, growing like green grass and wildflowers, so that when I continue on my pursuit to reach the mountaintop, I will be prepared and I will be lacking nothing. Guys, I love you oh so much. I'm so proud of you for working hard. I'm so proud of you for showing up. Trent Jones, I'm so proud of you for persevering and achieving something that many people said you couldn't achieve, but here you are. You're doing it, man. You're doing it. That's JT Cross, by the way. Doesn't even hardly get playing time at Heath High School yet. He's going to play college baseball. And he's in here working harder than anybody I see. And he will reach the mountaintop because of that, because he is finding a way to be joyful in hard times when he's in a valley. Jude, I know you're doing it too, man. And you're doing it with such a joyful heart. I see you. I'm so excited for you. JT, this stuff, brother, if you can start figuring this out, the reality is these guys I'm talking about right now are juniors and seniors in high school. You're in 8th grade, bro, right? Or 7th grade? 8th grade. 7th grade. You're in 7th grade, dude. You start to figure this out, even just a taste of it, right? A glimpse of it. Like, hey, dude, that was really hard. But instead of complaining about it, I'm going to be excited about it, because I know that produces endurance, and endurance is going to give me the ability to go to the mountaintop. If you could just spit that out on the field as a 7th grader, oh my gosh, how far ahead of the game is he going to be? It's unbelievable. Colton, you're in the same boat, Mr. Colton Harris. If you could simply just say that, hey guys, let's quit complaining about working so hard and how much the coach is making us do and the fact that it's 100 degrees outside. Yeah, this stinks, but we're going to endure. We're going to continue working hard because, guys, guess what? Working hard produces fruit. Grass is grown in the valley so that when we get to the championship game on Sunday, we're going to be capable of winning that thing. Simple stuff, guys. It's so simple yet so profound and so meaningful in life. And I challenge you guys with one thing, all right? This is going to be super uncomfortable for every one of you. Not only do it out here, right? Not only do it when you're training, working out with your teammates and friends. Go to your parents. Have this conversation with your parents when you get off this podcast tonight. Go say, hey, mom, hey, dad, or whoever it might be that's with you, and say, are you going through a low point in your life? Are you going through a valley, mom? Are you going through a valley, dad, or thing? What is challenging in your life right now that you need to overcome? I guarantee if you go to your parents and say that to them, they're going to be like, who have you been talking to? But if you can lead, guys, your homes and your families and your team, you're going to do amazing things in this world. All right. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm here for you. I love you. I want the best for you. Y'all go have a great week. Okay. Anybody got anything to add? No?